Hi, I'm Helena Henderson, and I'm chef owner of Malibu Farm. My mother was a waitress, so I kind of grew up in a restaurant. I never really thought that I would head into that field, but I always kept getting drawn back into cooking. I think there's so many more upscale farm-to-table restaurants, and I wanted mine to be more accessible for the regular person.
I started from the bottom, washing dishes, then turning into a busboy. Eventually, I turned into a server, from server to assistant manager, and then finally, I'm doing managing right now. The pandemic, definitely, that was a humongous challenge for me. I feel like the biggest one will be emotionally for everybody. That was the heavy one. Not knowing what the future is, and all that uncertainty.
When is it going to be over? When can I see my grandparents? Is my mom going to be okay because she's a high-risk person? Will I have enough money? Will restaurants stay open? Because I think people underlook the importance of restaurants and other businesses.
I don't know where the end is. I mean, every day we're still wondering how do we get through the winter? What happens as it gets colder? I mean, every restaurant is doing outdoor seating only.
Tomorrow's never promised. And sometimes not everything is in our control. So I would say the pandemic definitely took a big hit on everybody in the world. This year's taught me to be grateful for what I have and not complain about what I don't have.
I think the road ahead, especially in the restaurant industry, being able to adapt and change, because we don't know what's going to happen. And to be able to really view and really understand what's going on in the moment and then plan for the future.
And a restaurant is like a machine. The more you shut it down, the harder it is to restart it. And half of getting through this disaster, the pandemic, is like the one step in front of the other. It's one day to the next day, and it's just holding on and keep moving forward.
What keeps me up at night is the unknown, like what is going to happen next. But the pandemic has really thrown plans out the door. The day-to-day now, before you can plan 5 years ahead, now it's like a day-to-day. Really understanding and having compassion for each other as human beings. I think that's my biggest lesson that I learned. I've always had it, but just really seeing it in the way the world is working is like really, we should really be more compassionate and loving towards one another. I think that's the biggest lesson in 2020.